today. Yeah, well, I don't know what you said. Oh no, no, isn't that? And I was speaking to Pat, and then he went, no. Yeah, okay. How about pendulum? Stick this on the spell. Yeah, okay. Hiya, Heather. How are you, my lovely?
Hello, hello.
Yes. How are you today, then, Heather? Yeah, we're quite good today, aren't we?
Yes, today is a good day.
Yes. Hi, Mand. How are you, my lovely? Hi, Mary. I've got some really nice bracelets now.
Now you're going to tease everybody, aren't you?
Hiya, Tanya.
You're going to tease everybody now, aren't you?
Here's two of them there. Oh, that one. And that one. And there is a lovely, lovely, lovely one in pink as well.
No, you're just teasing everybody.
Yeah. So, yeah, I actually went out and bought some new ones as well because we're running out quite low.
That's because you keep giving them away.
Well, I just go there, and where are you? No, that's Tanya. There, I'll do it on that. So that is the word tonight, and that is exactly how we want it. So hi, Michelle. Hi, Tanya. How are you, my lovely? How's your mum and your parents now? Are they all settled in? Hi, Sarah. Hi, Donna. We give them away, Heather. What we do is, as you see, I put this thing on the screen. When we say dolphin, it's not in play just yet. They are the lovely Tanya's just put it down. This is so. When you hear the word dolphin in any time during this live, and you put it up first, you will win one of those bracelets, which I give you a video call so you know it's me, because I need some personal details like your address and that. It
does help.
Yeah, it does help. And so you are actually giving it to someone that's like me. You're giving it to me then, so you're actually seeing it, and then I send out that for you. So that is what we do. Yeah, so Dolphin is the spot prize winner today. So if you hear us say that, then everyone's got a chance of winning. Hi, Patrick. How are you, buddy? A lot of love being sent out to you, Patrick. You know, Patrick lost his sister last week. Bless him. And it's got to be a very difficult time for him. So send out the love and send out the healing to the lovely Patrick.
Good. Glad to hear you're getting better, mate.
Yeah. So yes, now you want to say?
Yeah. So, going to see the Duchess tomorrow. So if you can send lots of healing to Mummy, that would be very much appreciated. Bless her. And we will be having at some point this month a prize giveaway for the person that introduces the most new members.
Hello, Tracy. How are you, lovely?
And that prize will be for the person that introduces the most new members to the group. As you can see, Paul is modelling the prize, and it is a collection of natural gemstones. Because we all forget the name of the gemstones, and this will help you remember their names, okay? And even give you an idea of what they look like. So when you go to a gemstone shop, because you're looking for a specific gemstone, you could always take that in with you because it's nice and lightweight, and you can show them the gemstone you're out looking for. And opposed to trying to describe it. Okay, so that's the prize for the person who introduces the most new members during and up to the 31st of March.
The lovely Tanya won the first ones we gave out, and she said she loves hers. And Tracy, yeah, we are really, really good. Missing our hot tub nights at Carol's. We have to do it in the cold now.
It's not cold.
Yes, we are. Motivational vibes. Yes, we are on YouTube as well. You're actually watching us on YouTube.
Yeah, so there you go. Right. Other bits and bobs of news.
One thing I want to say before. Because we are doing the TV work, we are not, and I say not, giving up this at all. Because I've had people saying, "Oh, now you're doing that. You're not going to do this." We will be doing this no matter what. This to us comes first. Our friends that we've made on here will always come first, no matter what. So I just wanted to make sure we got that clear. Oh, and Tracy, I've lost over 4 stone now.
Yes, it's cost me a fortune, and private detectives trying to find out where they lost it from.
Yeah.
And
hi, Andrea.
Also, well done to the 4 people who had private readings yesterday at a discount of 20% off. So that worked out. Well, we sort of rounded the figure down. So all of them got their readings for 20 quid less than the normal price. So well done to them for getting in for Super Saver Sunday. Well done to them. And yeah, it was great. It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Some really interesting things came out.
Sad as well.
A few sad bits as well, but you know, that's how spirit works. So yeah, they enjoyed the reading. That kept us busy on Sunday afternoon.
It did.
So tonight is really up to spirit as to where we go and who gets messages. So remember the special word, which is dolphin, And when you hear dolphin mentioned, please don't forget to put bingo space dash space dolphin up as quick as you can. First one up on our screen will win the prize. And there may be more than one prize.
Tracy, I don't think you met these ones when we was living in Southend. This one is Jimmock. I'm trying to get him closer. This one's Jimmock. And this one's Angel. And you met Chai. But these two came just before we moved to Scotland. So,
and they're still here, eating us out of house and home.
This one's got one brown eye, one blue eye. And this little madam here has got just a pain in the bum, aren't you? Come on then, come and say hello.
Angel is...
Come and say hello.
Angel is definitely no angel.
Yeah. And this is our Angel, and that one's our Jimmock.
Angel specialises in hunting down packets of biscuits and running away with full packets of biscuits and scoffing the lot, but conveniently leaving you the wrapper behind so that you can put it in the recycling.
Yeah.
How thoughtful.
Yes. And Chai's doing his normal thing, jumping up on the couch, on the other couch. So
taking over the couch. Yes, the dogs have the couch, the owners have the floor.
Yes. So right,
the code word dolphin is now in play. Okay, so when you next hear the code word, it is a chance to get a prize.
Yeah, that's time to just put, unless Mikey steals them.
Yeah, he tends to nick the chocolate ones.
Yeah. Yes, Andrea, when we say that word again, then you put that. It's not, we've only just said it. So, hi, Cindy. So when we say it next, then that's exactly how you do it. So, all right, then, go on then, go to your bed.
Mikey's last visit saw him demolish 2 giant Kit Kats.
Yeah, he likes the chocolate.
Yeah, and 3 pint glasses of beer shandy. But that was the other Mikey that had the shandy. Sorry.
Anyway, shandy.
Anyway, okay, who's going first?
I think it is me.
Right. Paul's going to start. So if you would like a reading with Paul, now is the chance to put your name up. And don't forget, it's either cosmic or it is...
Well, these ones are, I think these are the same, just different. Spirit of the Animal Oracle. And that one, Spirit Animal Oracle cards.
So, cosmic or animal. Okay, so put your names up for Paul now. I'll be back in a few minutes because I'm going to go and pour myself a glass of Coke and just generally chill out and listening to the wonderful messages. See you shortly.
Yeah. Hi, Ali. How are you, my lovely? Good to see you back. And your new book is out, hopefully, the end of the month. So we will be getting that. So, right, I'm going to go to that motivational vibe. So she's a newbie. And ask her to pick cosmic or spirit animals. Hi, Karen Adams. Cosmic. Okay. Right. Well, the new job is going really well, so we are actually enjoying doing that at the moment. So, yeah. Right. And what I do is there. I want to take that one and close that up. Then back in there. Oh. Right. I actually quite like this card. Right. it says embrace change. So what I'm actually feeling with you is there's going to be a lot of things changing in your life, and I feel in your spiritual journey as well. I feel there's going to be a new guide actually coming in for you and actually teaching you new things spiritually. It's going to be like doing something like this, or do a card, or just plain mediumship at churches. They are coming in and they are going to be guiding you to new places, and they're saying that what you're doing now is, they're saying you are very good at what you're doing now, but they're saying you've got to keep it up, but also there are going to be new things because of what they're saying is you don't want to be a one-stop pony, as they call it, you know, just one thing. Hi, Moon, how are you, buddy? And also they are letting you know that things are going to be changing for the better. I do feel also there is a lady around you on the maternal side, so it's a mother, grandmother, that's actually coming in around you as well, and she's coming in with a lot of smiles because she's saying you are making her proud. She never really told you how proud she was, but she's saying you are making me proud. And I feel that when you saw her, she would come say, you know, she wouldn't tell you that she loved you. She'd just come in, hi, a kiss hello, kiss goodbye, and that was it. But she's actually saying what I am seeing around you now is I'm seeing and feeling a lot of love that you're passing on to people, and the healing that you are actually giving around people. And she's saying you are making me proud of what you're actually doing, and you've got to keep doing what you're doing because you are making so many people so happy with what you're doing and how you're going about giving like a reading, even when it's not meant to be a reading, you're still managing to actually give them the reading, and yet the healing actually comes through the words as well. And I'm being told even if you just like touch someone's hand to say hello or something, you're sending the healing there as well, even through your mind. You've got a good way of speaking to people to actually bring the healing through. Hi, Maria Jane, how are you? One of my oldest friends. And she's saying, you do sense her around you quite a lot as well, because she does come in visitation for you. And she's letting you know that, yes, it was her that you felt. When was it? A few nights ago, you actually felt her, like you was in your bed, and you felt the bed actually go down a bit as if someone was sitting on there. And she's saying, yes, it was me. And she's saying, I am just so proud of you and what you're doing now. And I don't want to sound a bit funny, but she's saying at least someone in the family's going the right way, and at least someone in the family is sharing the love. So I don't know why she's saying that, but I just have to pass on what she's saying. So I don't. Right, okay. But she's just letting you know that she is coming in so much love and admiration for you. And she's saying you are doing a right grand job. Keep it up. And I know you make me proud, but I couldn't get any more prouder than what you do now. And she's saying the love you share comes back and gives you it more, gives you the love more as well, because they say what you give out, you get back tenfold. And she's saying the love that you give out, you are going to receive back tenfold. And she's saying you've got a lot more spiritual jobs to do, and they will be working. And she says some of it is going to be quite hard to do, but with your domineering, basically, if you keep on with it, you will get there. Because when you're determined to put your mind to something, you put it and you actually give it 100%. And she's saying, and this is what you're going to be doing. And I'm so proud to actually watch you doing what you're doing. Keep it up. Yeah, yeah. Is there an anniversary coming up? A birth, passing, wedding anniversary, christening? Because she's saying that there is a sort of anniversary coming up. Hi, Rachel. How are you, my lovely? Haven't seen you for a while. But she's saying she's going to be around to help celebrate this anniversary. Right, okay. She's just said, like I've just seen what you put, and she put there's no death. Maybe the old body is death, but I'm not dead. I'm more alive now than what I ever was. But she says she knows what you mean. But she says you can carry on talking to her. She is only next door, but always remember, keep the life alive and keep her memory going. Because what she feels about certain things is not for a public forum, but she says you will understand and it will come out at some other time, but not on a public forum. But she's just leaving so much love and support with you, and she's saying just don't give up on trying, because I know things will work out and I will be there holding your hand like a proud grandmother. But she's saying keep positive. And remember, I am always there. And I'm going to leave her love with you, but I'm going to read this first. Embrace change and welcome new possibilities. So yeah, and this is what I was saying, the new positivities that will be coming. And I do feel it's spiritual. And I don't even read these cards. I've only had these cards for a couple of weeks. I don't read what they're saying because I cover it up. And then once I've given the reading, then I read it out. So yeah, so I'm going to leave that with you and say bless you. Thank you so much, Motivational Vibe. If you do want to join Double Trouble, you can do via Facebook. Just go Double Trouble at Home and you can join us. Just answer a couple of questions and yeah, you can actually join. Right, okay, bless you. Hi, Sammy, another one of my old-time friends. Come, Maria and Sammy. So now I'm going to bring back my lovely hubby husband and let him bring with his lovely, lovely crystal ball.
Yeah, I've been up all afternoon polishing my balls for the show tonight, and here we go. This one is Ramesses. So, if you would like a reading with Ramesses, please do put your names up now. I shall be working tonight with, Crouching Bull as the man in charge of the talking stick. So when he selects you with the talking stick, that's who I go to. So here we go. Right. Okay, I can see your talking stick now. So where are we going? And we have a stop on Linda Alderdice. Linda Alderdice, I'm coming to you. Okay, right. Right. First of all, Linda, I've been given an image of you. You're sat on a sofa, and there is to your right hand side, there is a mug which I don't know if it's tea or coffee, but it's one of those two because I can see the steam rising off it. And it's an image which I would say, is you sort of like chilled out at the evening time, ready to watch god awful television. Right. And straight away, I want to say I can see two orbs round about you. There's one situated about this distance away from your head, about ear height. And there's another one on the other side, okay, again about ear height. Both of them are appearing as a red color, so they stand out for me, so I can see them well enough. So let's see. As I look in a sort of panoramic version that stretched the picture out a little bit so I can see further into the room, I can see for certain there is one individual spirit person manifested. I can see the yellowy golden outline of the shape of the person. I'm not sure as yet whether that's male or female, but there's certainly one there. Oh, I tell a lie, I can see another one. There's two manifested in the room, just literally about 2 meters in front of you. So let's see, Linda, if we can find out who these individuals are. Okay. Do we have someone for Linda Alderdice, please? Thank you very much, Sean Thunder. Yes, please. Yep, we have someone in the queue for you, so let me see. Right, Linda. First person I want to, the first individual that comes forward, again, there are two behind me. First one to come forward, I want to describe this as a male energy, okay, a male energy. And as he comes forward, I want to say that, yeah, right. This gentleman has a little bit of a filled out figure. Okay, I'm going to say he's around, I want to say 5'7" to 5'8" in height. He's not a very tall man by any means, but he makes up with his character certainly what he lacks in height. In his day, I would want to say that he was of average height for certain. Okay. I certainly feel I wear glasses because I feel I want to do this to adjust them. And I want to say the style of the glasses, I would want to say NHS style because they are thick framed, but I do believe that very much that was the sort of style in his day. And I also want to say that, yeah, I've got a touch, but it's only slight, of wheezing in my chest, which and I've got the sniff of tobacco smoke around about me, but it's very, very faint. So this is telling me this is a gentleman who did smoke, but gave it up. Okay, did smoke, but has given up. Okay. There was a situation that came out around this gentleman that was as much a shock to him as it was to his sister, as it was to his brother. Okay. I want to say that this gentleman was going through the motions of getting married and found out that he was in fact an adopted child. He was an adopted child. And that was as much a shock to him as it was to his other two siblings. Okay? Right. I want to place this gentleman. So if I take Linda, if I take you as first generation, I want to go down the father side of the family with this gentleman. I want to go to generation 2, which is father figure or uncle with this gentleman. Okay? He certainly feels very much like a father figure. There is sadness around this gentleman. Sadness in regards to there was a passing in the family that rocked him to his core. And I'm hearing the name Daisy. Okay, I'm hearing the name Daisy with this gentleman. Okay, and I'm feeling there was this lady took her own life. There was a long period of illness, and I'm feeling that impaired her judgment. She wasn't herself, and the lady, God rest her soul, she took her own life, and this rocked him to the core. I'm also feeling that he was responsible for making a really terrible phone call to his brother to break the news, which neither of the two of them actually were not particularly able to come to terms with that situation. The whole thing rocked them to the core. I also want to say that I'm also being aware of the lady that's waiting behind me as she comes forward. I'm feeling very strongly that there was a terrible condition that affected her body that had reached stage 4, and that she didn't have a great deal of time between diagnosis and passing. And again, this was another very, very difficult time for the family indeed. Both want to come forward and let you know that they are okay, that they are fine, that they both are very much united as a couple in the world of spirit, and that there has been a making up, an explanation, a reunion, if you like, between this gentleman, his brother, and his sister. There's been a reunion, and everything has been clarified as to what was going on and the situation that caused her passing and the hurt that was caused as they both came to know about it. I'm hearing the name Bill mentioned. There was a incident involving the police response to Daisy being found, and there was accusations of a really sad nature made against him, which were able to be proved otherwise. So there was tension, there was a lot of anger, a lot of confusion and misconceptions going on all around that situation. It is all being dealt with and put to rest, and they're all moving forward as a united front. Okay. I'm hearing the name Ellen from this lady as she steps forward, and I want to be going down the mother line of the family with this lady. So I feel this is very much father and mother in regards to yourself, Linda. Okay. She's telling me cancer. She's telling me cancer. She had cancer, and that was the reason of her passing. Okay. Yeah. And I'm hearing Jackie. For the gentleman, Jackie. They just want you to know they're both very much at peace. And everything, the confusions, the misconceptions, everything has been put to rest. And they stand united with the remainder of the family in spirit and do happily come forward. And they want you to know they very much love you. And they miss the good times of the big family get-togethers. But they keep an eye on how yourself and your sister are doing and are very happy to see you get on with your lives and being so successful in what you do. And I'm going to leave that there, Linda, as they're talking about going over to see Eddie. They're going to see Eddie. He's also in the world of spirit, and that's where they're going. So they're now beside Tonka, who's ready to take them back. So I'm going to say thank you very much, Linda, for allowing me to read for you this evening. God bless you. And yeah, they very much love you. So it is my pleasure to welcome back the lovely Paul, and he's actually biting at the bit. So I think he's got a message for somebody. So I'm going to move over now and leave you in Paul's capable hands. See you later.
Right, now. Hi, Michelle, Gabby, Blackwell. Hi, Paige. Welcome. Hi, Alison. Welcome. Right. Let's have all your names up and see who I'm drawn to, please. And while I'm waiting as well, I want to thank each and every one of you for giving us all the support over the last few weeks and months. You know, we've really needed it, and I just want to thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. Right, Moon 7, cosmic or animal, please. We're going to try and get through as many as we can tonight. So, Moon Archer 7. Cosmic. I knew that because I was just getting them out. Right. One fell out. Right. You got Divinity. And what I'm getting from this is you've got a lot of things going on at the moment around your mind, and there's a lot of things that you want to change and get things done out of. I also feel that your heart is getting filled with so much love and support at the moment, because I feel that the things that you're going through as a couple, that you are feeling the love of the people and the support as well that you're getting. But there's also little things that still get to you in the family wise, and there's still things that you're not ready to talk about, they're saying, but spirit know, and they appreciate everything you do, because they're saying it doesn't matter what's gone on in the world before, just start looking at the future and stop looking back. Always look forward, because that's how mistakes are made, if you keep on looking back. I know that you haven't been well over the last, virtually since the beginning of the year, and Spirit are saying, yeah, you needed a rest from certain things, and I don't think that's spiritual, but from other things. You need the rest from them, the way your mind was working overtime, and you didn't know what was going on and how things were. You was questioning a lot of things, and there are things that you want to do, and Spirit are helping you and guiding you to doing that. But there's a lady drawing in quite close to you at the moment, and she's coming in with so much love for you, but she never really gave you the love when she was here. But she's saying, well, I am looking at a completely different person to what I saw when you was growing up. And she says, all I can say is, wow, I am so proud of that boy. He's doing enough to make anyone proud, anyone and everyone proud. And she's actually coming in and letting you know she is proud of who you are and what you've done. But there's also things that are going on that you want to try and get a healing for. And she's actually saying Spirit are at work helping you and guiding you at the moment, because they're saying you do need a lot of love and attention at the moment, because the way things have been going, you just don't know what's happening and how things are going. She's also saying that I know you had a very hard childhood, and she's saying, I put my hands up to it. Yeah, I was just as much to blame as the others, but I know that in your heart it is very difficult to cope with, but with everything that's going on around you and your family, I know that you will show the magic and be the magic of who you want to be and who you are. I know things that will stay in the back of your mind for years to come. And I know that as much as you try to push it back, there's still little things that actually bring it out. And she's saying, all I can do is say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the things that happened, and I'm sorry about the things that you felt alone. But she's also saying there was a specific person that you actually went to, and she was more like a mum to you than what I ever was. And she's saying, yes, I did feel a bit jealous about it, but now I know that that was the only time you could be happy. Can you understand this, Moon, please? As greatness has fallen in our family, and that is of you and who you are and what you are. And yes, you are greatness. Never, bless you, never think that you are alone now, because I know that you will never be alone. And your partner, she's such a lovely lady, and you've done well finding her. I would like to ask for forgiveness, and I know I shouldn't ask on such a world platform, but I feel this is the only way I could talk. But at some point there will be other words coming, but at the moment it's not the right place. Now, all I want to ask you is to be happy. Be happy in yourself. Be happy in who you are. And be happy who you're with. But what I do want to see is that lovely smile, because that smile brightens up the world. Yeah. She was very jealous of her. Because she felt that she was getting all the love, and she wasn't. That her mum was getting all the love, and she wasn't getting it. But she now realizes that her mum was doing that for a reason. And yes, she speaks to her mum, and her mum knows all about it now. And she's saying, Just keep that beautiful smile smiling. And keep the love flowing. And I'm going to leave it there now. And I'm going to bring back the lovely Luke. But always remember, you will always be loved from Spirit. And Spirit will always love you. I'm going to leave it there and say, bless you, Moon. Thank you for allowing me to work with you. And yes, the card actually says, every moment is filled with divinity. Cherish it. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Now, I'm going to bring the lovely Luke back. So he can bring some lovely messages back. Right. Move this.
Right. I've got Miss Penelope Pinkstop. There we go. Miss Penelope. So if you'd like a reading with Miss Penelope, please do put your names up now. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Right, we have a stop on Elizabeth and Russell. Okay. Right, let's see. Right, as I'm looking into the crystal, I am seeing an image of you, and this looks like it's first thing in the morning, because you're sat on your chair with a cup of tea or coffee, and it's like you're wearing a dressing gown. So it looks to me like this is like first thing in the morning. And as you're sat there, I'm seeing an orb, and this orb, okay, is about this distance away from you on your left hand side. So it's floating roughly about nose height, shall we say, as you're sat on your chair. Let's go into panoramic. Right, as I look in panoramic view, I want to say where your sofa is. There is a person in spirit that is sat on the sofa. And the way that they're sat is as if they are looking across to you in your chair. Now, I can't tell whether this is male or female as yet, but I just want you to know that she's there, or he's there. He is one of those two. I don't know of a third one. Okay, so let's see. Do we have someone for Elizabeth and Russell, please? Oh, you do. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, as energy comes forward, right. Okay. As the energy comes forward towards me and starts melding with me, straight away I want to say this is the energy of a female. Okay, it's a female's energy. And I want to say that I have cloudiness in my head, cloudiness. It's one of those ones where I feel like I'm not quite thinking right. I'm not quite thinking straight, and everything is cloudy and mysterious, and it's like I'm not really sure where I am, and or why I'm here, or what I'm here for, and what I'm meant to be doing. It's like everything in here is gone very cloudy, and I don't even know what I'm doing here, and I don't know where I am and what I'm supposed to be doing, and I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know anything. It's like a haze of forgetfulness. Okay. I also want to say that this is an elder lady past the age of retirement. This is a lady who I want to place in her 70s, but upper end of the 70s. Okay. And as I get clearer in my head, I want to say straight away, it's almost like she's taking control of my body, and I want to be waving my finger like this, and I want to keep saying this much. All you need is an asket powder. Okay. That'll sort you out from top to bottom. Take an asket powder, get yourself ready, get your glad drags on, and get your bum out the door and start doing what you're supposed to be doing. And that's what you need, an asket powder. And it's like I have this obsession that as I feel I want to be going in my pockets, and in fact, she is going through her pockets, and she's bringing out boxes of asket powders. I mean, how many are there? She's got 6 boxes of asket powders in a like a cardigan type thingy, bed jacket type thingy. And there's 3 boxes of asket powders in each. And it's a case of whatever you have wrong with you, okay, whether it be dare I say it, gunshot wounds to having your leg blown off, the response will always be the same. Have an asket powder. Oh, you didn't, did you? Oh, Lord. Right, now she's showing me how to take an asket powder. Right now, she's unwrapping this paper. Okay, it's like it's wrapped in a paper. And she's making like a length of paper on it with the powder in the middle. And she's holding it up and tipping it on her tongue. Now, I can't think of anything more horrendous than tipping a powder on my tongue like that. And then she's taking a drink of milk and sort of like swishing it, rinsing her mouth out with it, like giving it the old, forcing the liquid all around her mouth, sort of like rinsing it clear and then swallowing it. And it just literally makes me gives me the sensation that I want to go to the loo and just like empty the contents of my stomach. It just, the very thought of it does that to me. However, that was the way she took these asket powders. Now, what would the asket powder? What is it? Is it a painkiller? Is it what? Is it it's a medicinal powder. It's okay. Now I'm getting the image in my mind of sort of things you would take it for. And it reminds me of a paracetamol. Okay. Now, a certain category of doctors, when you go and see them, the first thing they do is before you even open your mouth, they hand you a prescription for paracetamol. Apparently, the paracetamol will cure everything, And I can relate to that, having been to A&E several times for very, very bad falls. They give you paracetamol. What does it take to actually get something proper? So I can imagine why this lovely lady here would have an asket powder for everything, because it must have been what they were giving out in that day. Okay. Now, she comes in with a sense of concern in that you have, in the last few weeks, you've had a very nasty fall indoors, and that you're just, the aches and pains all over are actually quite bad at the moment. And she comes in with a sense of sympathy, saying, do you know, the women in this family bear the brunt of everything. It's like, if there's an illness out there, we get it. If there's something horrible to get that's going its rounds, we get it. And they still expect us to carry on and doing everything else on top of suffering considerably. And it's like, in a lot of respects, it's like nobody gives a monkeys. We could be dying a death on our feet and they'd still expect us to do the laundry, the shopping, clean the house, and depending on how old they are, either take the kids to school, or bathe them, take them to school, collect them, bring them back, and then help them with their homework that we haven't got a clue what on earth it's all about. Because I don't know about you, but I'm never much good at school. The only thing to do is be at school. You're not allowed to be ill. You're not allowed to have aches and pains. The kids still expect you to do everything for them. And she's okay. And she's saying, you've got that indoors that doesn't do a lot for you. I think maybe a one our shell might in order, because you are in no condition to be doing everything. And she's in no condition to be sat there doing nothing. So, it's give and take, give and take, give and take. So give her an asket powder and tell her to get on and do some tidying up and cleaning up and whatever, instead of you doing it all. She's also saying that she has this menagerie of cats that keeps following around. And every time that she comes in here, i.e. yours, she says, I have a menagerie of cats that fall in. It's like, this house is full of cat spirit. That everywhere I look, there's one. It's on the sofa. It's on the back of the sofa. It's by the window. It's curled up on your seat. There's one on the back dining table. There's one or two in the kitchen. It's like, how many cats have you actually got or had? Because they're all here. There's at least, including Tiddles, I'm followed by 7 cats. I can't get moving for them. They're under my feet. They're everywhere. I mean, I thought I was all right, doing all right with Tiddles, but now I've got all these other ones following me around. You just can't get a seat in this house for a cat. Right, okay. She's saying there's something lumpy on the sofa, that you need to get the sofa fixed. There's something lumpy on the sofa. And it's not meant to feel lumpy like that. It's like there's something not quite right about it. She's saying that she needs you to get something done about the sofa because it's so very lumpy. Right. And she's talking about newspaper. There seems to be an obsession of newspaper in the loo. And she's wondering what the newspaper in the loo is for. Is that because of the cat? Or is it for something else? Well, she's saying the only one that she can remember ever reading a paper in the loo was Eddie. And you couldn't get him out of the toilet because he hadn't finished reading the paper. Right. Okay. Right. Thank you very much. Right. She's moving on now. She's gone across to where Tonka is, and she says she wants to leave you a little gift to help get you through these painful times. Okay? This she's saying. Oh, well, you are joking me. She's left a box of asket powders. Okay? So she's left a box of asket powders, and she's actually, what's that? And there's a glass bottle of milk. Okay? There's a box of asket powders and a glass bottle of milk. And she says that'll sort you out. That'll get you back on your feet. As if you're never off your feet. Right, okay. All right. Now, she's just before she goes with Tonka, she's got a fireplace poker, and the end of it is actually red hot. And she's saying, if you don't take these asket powders, next time I come back, I'm going to be inserting this somewhere. I daren't think what she means by that, but it must be some sort of memory link between the two of you. So I'm going to leave you with the asket powders, the bottle of milk, and the red hot poker. Thank you very much. God bless you, and do enjoy the rest of the show. So it's now that time to invite back the lovely Paul. Are you ready, Paul?
Yeah.
All right. The lovely Paul is coming to go rushing in with his glass of Coke and his dolphin spirit cards. You're welcome, Elizabeth.
Dolphin. Oh, Hi, Julie. Hi, Angel. Michelle Birkinshaw. Well done. You have won one of the. Right, Luke. Right in there. Hi, Rachel. So Michelle Birkinshaw. Hello, my darling Jeremiah. How are you, buddy? Right. I will call you afterwards, Michelle.
Sure.
Yeah. Burkinshaw. Oh, God. Yeah. Right. Let's have some names up and see who I'm drawing to. Yes, welcome, everyone. Sending lots of love and positive thinking. So, okay, right. I'm going to go to Paige Clackett. Animal or cosmic, please, Paige. Mishearing your reading. Yeah, cosmic or animal. Cool, everyone's going for the cosmic today. Yeah. Right. A minute. Right. There it is. Ooh. Ooh, misses. Right. Freedom. Right, Paige. And as I'm feeling with this one, I feel that you've been basically locked in your own ways and not being able to get out of certain things that you've wanted to get out of. And Spirit are saying, now's the time to break that chain and start getting out and doing things for yourself. And I do feel there is a gentleman around you as well, and he's actually coming in and letting you know it is time to break free and start doing things for yourself and start living for yourself, because you've always looked after people or things. Now it's your time to start looking after yourself and being at one with yourself. There's also a lady that comes in as well, and she's on the maternal side, grandmother, that's also coming in around you, and she's actually letting you know. She says, start working, start doing things for yourself, and start listening to your inner self and listen to what is being said, because there are messages that are coming through and it's just like you're not hearing what's coming through. She's saying you've got to start relaxing your mind and start meditating more so you can be at one with yourself. Can you understand this, please, Paige? I do feel this is a father figure, Tanya. So I do feel this is a father figure of yours, Paige. Yeah, this lady, he's brought this lady in, so I do feel he was part of this lady, but I do feel this is a father figure that's actually coming in, and he's coming in to let you know. He went, I am sorry about what happened and how things went about. I'm sorry that you felt pushed out. I'm sorry that you never really had a father figure growing up. And she's saying, and he's saying that I know that you have become a super, super daughter who I can now tell you how proud I am of you. You've already done it. You've already done it. Just writing that there. You've already done it. Hi, Linda. How are you, my lovely? Yeah, I don't have to tell him, Paige. You've just done it yourself. And he's saying, you've got nothing to be sorry about. You just wanted to be loved and cherished. And it's me that needs to apologise to you. Oh, bless you, Linda. I'm sorry I wasn't a proper dad to you. And I know that you always wanted, hi Eva, wanted someone to love you. Always, always. You, the love that you give out is so much full on, and I do know that You love me. I know that. Who couldn't love me? But you are, and you will always be my daughter, and one I can say I am proud to call her that. You will always be able to speak to me now, because I'm only next door. I can hear what you say, and yes, I can reply. Ah, bless you. I will be there. I won't be there when you're giving birth. I'll leave that to the ladies. But I will be there. I say thank you for that. You know you don't have to. But thank you. Now, for you, it's time for the freedom to begin. Yes, I know you're having a child soon, but make the most of your freedom now before you've got your little bundle of joy, because I know that you're going to be a fantastic mother, and I know that you will give them the love and the understanding, something that we've never done. Now, I will be back again at some point, but I just wanted to let you know I am so proud of you and so proud to call you my daughter. Now, it's time for forgiveness. You need to forgive. You don't have to forget, but you need to forgive. Because I've forgiven. I've forgiven all. It was hard, but that's what I done. Because you need to move on and keep in that inside you. I know you have. I know you have. But also forgive your mum. I know it's going to be hard, and I know, but it's time to put all that to bed now. You don't need all that hanging over you. You be the better person, the one that shows the love and shows appreciation. You can do that. I know you can. Yeah, yeah, I know. But just remember, it may be hard, but you'll be free. You'll be free. Forgiveness is a freedom that will help you. But forgiveness is the key to freedom. So, and this says, freedom comes from inner liberation. I know you can. I know you can. I believe in you. And just enjoy what you're doing and enjoy the rest, because the next 18 years is going to be hard. So I'm going to leave that with you and say bless you. And now I'm going to bring back the lovely Luke.
Right. Here we go. And we're with Miss Scarlett. So if you'd like a reading with Miss Scarlett, please put your names up now.
Sebastian.
Right. Okay. Now. Okay, sticks on the move. Where he goes, nobody knows. Okay. And we have a stop on... Oh, I thought he was just about to stop there. Gemma Ball. Gemma Ball. We have a stop on Gemma Ball. Okay, right. Right, Gemma. Let's see what Miss Scarlett says. Oh, right. Well, Gemma, I have an image here. Then it's showing me that you are sat on a sofa, and it looks very much like you've got the telecontrol on your hand here, so like you're taking charge, right? And it looks like you're doing a flick through the channels. Now, you know what I was there? It looks like daylight there, so it must be that god awful daytime telly. And there appears to be a cup of tea or coffee in a mug sat really next to you. So as I look around where you are, I want to say actually that there's about 6 or 7 feet in front of you, over to your left hand side, there is a orb, okay, and it's literally that distance away plus another couple of feet, but it's about eye level, and it's a really nice golden yellow color. It's lovely to look at. And I'll just nearly put my hand on something now. Oh, it's a dog. And I want to say that as I go into the panoramic view, actually there is quite a few orbs floating around you. Okay, quite a few orbs floating around you. And there we go. Now I can see a person in spirit. Now literally what they've done is they've just walked through the wall in this image I'm being shown in the crystal. Right, so let's see who we have. Right, do we have someone for Gemma Ball, please? Lovely, thank you very much. Okay, right, there's someone coming through with you. Right, let's see. Lovely, thank you. Right, I've got the energy of a lady here, okay? Energy of a lady has come forward. Now, as this lady comes forward, I need to be going down the mother's side of the family here. And I feel very strongly that I want to go yourself as 1, your mum and dad would be 2, so that's mum, aunties. Straight to generation 3, that's grandmother, great aunties. I want to be going down that direction of the family, because as this lady comes in, I'm feeling I want to be placing this lady in her early 80s. I want to say that I need to say that I do feel I've got niggling pains in my knees, okay, and I feel it in my fingers and my wrists, okay. I myself, I have arthritis myself, and I want to say the pain is very similar, but I'm not going to say she has got arthritis, okay, because I'm not allowed to. I'm not a doctor. But the pain feels like that because it's very similar to what I have on a daily basis. So I do think this lady would have been taking some form of pain medication, okay? I'm not 100% convinced that at this stage it would have caused her severe mobility issues, but I would want to say that I wouldn't be surprised if she made use of a walking stick. I don't feel myself reaching for one at the moment, but I feel that she may have had to have made use of a walking stick on frequent occasions, okay? I also want to say that this lady takes a lot of care in her appearance, okay? And she tries to live her life to the full despite the niggling pain that she suffers, okay? She's a lady with a big heart, a very warm, gentle spirit, and someone that I would say in her day she would have been very much an active member of the family. Now I'm thinking about get-togethers, okay? So there's like weddings, get-togethers for weddings, dare I say, like christening or confirmations, birthdays. She would have been happy to be there, partaking at. As the years passed, she may have been less active, but she would have been there if at all possible, because she's very much a family-orientated spirit here. She really does enjoy the company of family and likes to celebrate family. So, for example, a birth of a new grandchild or great grandchild, she would have been over the moon and all excited. And I wouldn't be surprised if she would have been there, trying to be the first one there, and actually hold the child in her arms and welcome it into the world, because she really did love seeing the new generations come. It brought her a smile of joy, it excited her, and it gave her a sense of being secure, knowing that the family links would continue after she had gone. She's very much active now from the world of spirit, and she's a frequent flyer, okay, as in visitations. You know, if there was an award for it, I'd call her the frequent flyer and I'd give her a gold cup for it, because she's always in and out, visiting family members and letting them know she's around. Now, okay, yes. She's saying that when she was on the earth plane, she had a very distinct favorite. I was just about to say cologne there, but that's men's. I'm going to say perfume that she liked to wear. That was very, very popular in her day. And as the years passed, it was getting that slightly more difficult to get a hold of, but she always managed it somehow. It just took a little bit of, searching out, shall we say. And she was one that she would wear this on special occasions, not to do the housework, right? But if she was going to a gathering, okay, she would give herself a quick squirt, she said, and the men would hopefully throw themselves at her feet. But she's like, I can't be bothered with that. And it's this, I was just about to say aftershave, it's this perfume that follows her in visitation. So it's very much a case of, oh, that's Grandma's perfume. And then everybody knows it's her. She does make a point of visiting individuals who are going through, shall we say, stressful or unhappy times. And she does tend to sit on the end of beds in visitation, because she feels very much in the spirit world as though she were in the physical. And that was being that supportive individual, the one to give words of encouragement. She was always able to lift the spirits of people when they were down. And it was very much her, I want to say, her charming smile and her glistening eyes, that she always knew what to say. She always knew the right words to say that always uplifted you when you were like down in the dumps. It was like it's like she was the magical fairy godmother in some respects, when you were right down in the dumps. And she'd sit there and she's showing me as she's sitting on the end of a bed, and she's just using her hand, and it's right down where your ankle is, and she's just touching the ankle. And I'm not being privy to what she's saying at the moment. And that's when she would come out with these wonderful, I want to say healing words, but they were calming words, words of encouragement. And they were unique to each individual. And she's still very much involved in doing that. There are some things that she misses, and that is like the cuddles from the young little kiddies. And she misses being able to spoil them, because she always wanted to give them something at birthday and at the Christmas that would light up their faces. She says, I never had a lot of money. I was never a rich lady, but she always used to put money aside, okay, throughout the year, so that she had enough to buy a really nice birthday gift or a really nice Christmas gift. But she's saying now, I'm horrified at the cost of a birthday or a Christmas gift now for children. It is horrific. But no matter how difficult it was and how expensive it was, she always managed to save a few shillings from her pension to keep a nice little pot of money that she could get the Christmas gifts and the birthday gifts. And she was very mindful of what was, if you like, the toy of the year, whether it was a dolly or a game or a book or something like that they had great interest in. Like, for example, Harry Potter. She would, if Harry Potter was in the rage at the time and the kid was able to read it, and she would get the Harry Potter book, or she would buy it herself and read the Harry Potter stories to the child herself. She hasn't changed. She's still, aren't you? You're still as gorgeous as ever. Oh, she said, are you trying it on with me? I'm being complimentary. And you as well. She says, oh, you're a charmer. So she just wants you to know that she's very much active as she was in her day. In fact, more so now because she's a frequent flyer. Okay. She's saying, can you please give all the kids a kiss from me? Whenever you see them, just give them a kiss from me. Okay, madam, no problem. Right, she's going across to Tonka, but she wants to leave a gift behind. I wonder what it is. Right, now she's put an image in my mind of a hamper. You know, the basket hampers that you can get from some of these, like Marks and Spencers and Waitrose and places like that. You know, the weaving baskets, wicker baskets. That's it. She's put an image of a wicker basket in my mind, and as it opens up, it's filled with all these lovely chocolate sweets. And I'm looking at Mars bars, I'm looking at Snickers, I'm looking at Curly Whirlies, and all sorts of sweets like that. Some of the more classical sweets that we all recognize from her day. Okay. And she's showing me that, and it's filled up with all these sweets that she says the kids loved it in my day when these sweets were. I mean, I actually seen some Chucky bars in there from my time when I was a kid. Like the Texan bar. Oh wow. Oh, the Texan bar. They were gorgeous. And there's chocolate toffos and all sorts. And she wants that. She wants to leave that behind for all the kiddies. Gosh, it must be a fortune's worth of sweets in there. All right, they won't need to just brush their teeth. They'll need to sandblast their teeth, I think, after them. Ah, bless you. I'm sure they'll love that. All right, so I'm going to leave her love with you, and the wicker basket full of sweets, and say thank you very much for the pleasure of reading for you tonight. She's a charming lady, absolute charming lady, absolute one in a million, and that smile would melt butter. Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you, Gemma. Do take a love and pass on a kiss to all the grandkids from Granny. Right.
You can do that one if you want.
Okay, I can. Right. Now, put your names up if you'd like another reading from Miss Scarlet. Right. You're very welcome, Gemma. You're very welcome. Right. Let's clear my energies. Okay, right, Tonka, where are we going? Nope, he's not back yet. Right. Correction Bull, are we going to find somebody? Right. Okay, we have a stop on Geraldine Owens. Geraldine Owens. Crouching Bull has stopped on you, so here we go, Geraldine. Okay. Right, Geraldine, I'm seeing you laid out on the sofa in what can only be described as the chilled position. So let me demonstrate it rather than try and describe it. it's a bit like this. Chilled, feet up, and comfy with the cushions behind you, and it would appear to me like you're watching the TV, although I can't actually physically see the telly from where I'm looking. And there is, it looks like a mug of coffee or tea right next to you. And, oh, there's one there. There's one there. I can see just there, ear level, there's an orb, and it's a lovely greeny color. I want to say it's like a lime green color, this one. And I want to say is there's also a person in spirit. I can see them just stood there right in front of you. Okay, so yes, definitely somebody there. I don't know if that's a him or a her as yet, but they're about 3 feet away from where your feet are on the sofa. Okay, so let's see if we can find out who's there. Do I have anyone for Geraldine? Yeah. Oh, lovely. Yes, please do come forward. Thank you very much. Okay. Yep. Okay. Who do we have? Right. What I want to say is we have the energy of a lady coming forward. Okay. Energy of a lady. And I want to be with this lady. Definitely, I want to be going down the mother side of the family with this lady. And I do want to say that she's this lady, as she comes across, her energy is very, very bold, uplifting. And I want to say the atmosphere in here is changed quite considerably because the energy she brings in is in a very, very strong love vibration. I'm literally from head to foot, I'm getting that tingly feeling. It's a nice feeling, but it reminds me, like, if you know, imagine that's this globe thing in the science room, and you used to put your hand on it, and you'd see the electric arcs going up towards your hand, and it would make the hair on your head stand up, and you'd get a tingly feeling. It's like that. It's very pleasant. It's also making me feel rather hot, so I might have to take my top off. Oh, heaven forbid, you'll see how skinny I am. Better not. But it's very, very pleasant. And this lady's coming in with this very, very strong love vibration as she comes in. I do want to say with this lady, I want to go into my sort of like mid to early 80s with this lady. Okay. The other thing I want to say with her is she's of that generation where she says exactly what's on her mind. Okay, says it how it is. There's no filters. Okay, so she can, when it comes to how we kind of talk today, well, not very many people do talk because it's all this, isn't it? Let's just say that the way we talk today, or the way the generation has that we communicate today, is very much about high level political correctness. The right pronouns. You can't say this, you can't say that, you can't say the next thing. And it's almost like you have to think 5 minutes ahead about what you're going to say, just in case you offend somebody somehow, somewhere, someplace, which really means that it makes it difficult to say what you really mean. Okay? So as this lady's very, very used to saying it how it is, she would be very much considered, albeit not deliberately, but what she says and how she says it could be construed as being offensive to somebody somehow. And she would find it very confusing about this, having to guard your mouth and think before you speak, and really choose your words very carefully, which does make communication really complicated now. Okay. But she don't care. She just says it how it is, bless her. But one, if you're one of these people from the younger generation, and you got to know her well, you'd realize that she's not saying things to be offensive or to cause harm. It's just the way she talks. I mean, you think the lady's in their 80s now, she's not going to be able to adopt all this new fancy way of speaking. And she's going to be like, oh, sod that. It's, a spade's a spade. Why are you trying to call it some other fancy name? And that's the way she comes across. She's got a very, very loving heart on her, and she is very much a person that would share her love with everybody she met. Because when this lady would say to you, how's your mum? She was saying it because she genuinely is interested and concerned about how your mum is. Probably because the day before, she might have had a fall, and she's just inquiring, make sure she's okay, anything I can do for her. And when people say that these days, they don't really mean it. But in her day, she said, anything I can do for her. Simple thing like picking up a pint of milk or a loaf of bread and bringing it down to the doorstep and giving it to her, so that she didn't have to try and hobble on a bad hip all the way up to the corner shop. That was when people meant what they say, not like today. It's just an expression. Oh, is there anything I can do for you? And they're all behind that. They're thinking, please God, don't say go and get this or go and get that, because I haven't got the time of day. But that's what it's like now, but not when she was younger. She's telling me that she comes in to bring words of support and comfort to you, as she's aware that you've had a few rough patches lately, and she wants you to know, hey, look, I'm here if you need me. Just open your mouth and we can have a conversation. Just me and you, like the good old days. She's a lady that you can have a heart-to-heart with, because, there's not much this lady hasn't seen. There's not very much she hasn't heard before. And she's not a stranger to the what. I'm not going to say she's been around the block a few times, because it makes it sound terrible, but let's just say, she's experienced things, and she can help you through things, tell you about things, the hard truth, not the fairy tales that you read in Mills and Boon, that sort of thing. And when she listens, she genuinely listens. And when she gives advice based on her experience, it is based on her experience. We're not talking about a nun. We're talking about a lady who has lived life to the full and experienced all that life has to throw at her. And she's got that still in here. Okay? And she's able to talk and discuss it from her experience. And she's saying, I'm there if you need me. I know how to make a pound stretch like a rubber band, which is always a good thing to know in this day and age. And she's very experienced about thriftiness, or the fancy word that one of the politicians used, prudence, which you mention that to a lot of people, they'll look at you and say, who's she?
She's a girl in Charmed.
Oh, bless you. She says, Remember, my head didn't button up at the back and there ain't a zipper there either. So, you know, I know what I'm talking about. I know some of the kids think we were, you know, think perhaps we came up the Thames in a, you know, in a tea clipper. But no, bless her. So she just wants you to know, Geraldine, she's there if you need her. Okay, she just says, just call my name and I'll be right there. I mean, she does come in visitation quite a lot. And a lot of the time she just stands there and she's just watching and she's listening. Sometimes she nods and sometimes she's like, oh, you've got to be kidding. Okay? But she don't mean it in a nasty way and she's not being there to be nosy. She just likes to keep an eye on you to make sure you're okay. Because it's, for her, it's important for her to know everyone's okay. Because on the earth plane, that was who she is. She was always making sure everyone was all right. And now that she's no longer on the earth plane, she worries that people are not being open and honest and saying when they're not all right. So that's what she's there for everyone, not just yourself, but for everyone in the family. It's like it's like her mission in life was to make sure everyone's welfare was okay. And it's the same for her from the spirit world. And I have to say that she has got a gorgeous glint in her eye. And these are the eyes I'd like to say, as a, you know, looking in her eyes is like looking into an old soul, you know, someone who's been many, many times on the earth plane. And it's like when you look into the eyes, you see the soul. And this is an old soul, you know, that's been here many, many times before. But she is so sweet and so gentle and genuinely does care. Okay. I'm going to leave her love with you and say thank you. Thank you so very much for allowing me to read for you, Geraldine. An absolute pleasure. Okay. And now I'm going to invite back the lovely Paul for any last minute messages he may have, as it's getting close to our time. But I'm sure we shall let Paul in and come in with his Dolphin Oracle cards, etc., etc.
Hi, Joanne. Right. Julie Rampton, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. Write it in, please. Right, let's have your names up and see who I'm drawing to. Rachel Elizabeth Eyre. I didn't even have to say it there because it just went straight there.
Well, I would do fine.
Right, animal or cosmic, Rachel? Should be on there somewhere. There's one just in my bag there. Cosmic. Oh, everyone has had cosmics today. Right. We are on tomorrow as well with the lovely Lynn Green, but we're on A Message from Heaven tomorrow. So, and then Wednesday we're back on here. So if we miss you out, come back and we will try our best to actually give you the reading then as well. Unfortunately, we only get a certain time to do things, but right. 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 Awakening. Yeah, we're on a message from heaven tomorrow, 8 o'clock, and it's us and the lovely Lynn Green. So, right. What I'm actually feeling around you, I already know that you've been going through the mills this last few weeks, should I say, or months, and things have really got nearly rock bottom for you, and you just didn't know where to go or what to do, and you're still questioning a lot of things, and it seems there is never an end to anything. Once you think you finish one thing, they'd say it comes back up, and it's just really been getting to your mind, and you just want to lay in bed and just not wake up until everything is done and everything is cleared. And I'm getting, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm getting your father here, and he's actually in tears, bless him. He's saying, I hate seeing my girl like this. It is really, really upsetting to see her like this. I wish I could help you, but it's just so heartbreaking seeing her like this. And he says, I know you will get there. I know you will manage to sort things out, but it's just at this moment, it is just so difficult. Everything you touch seems to break, and everything you seem to do is always like wrong. And he says, but what you're doing is right. It's them that's wrong. So never think that what you're doing is wrong, because I know I've been there, and I know you're doing the right thing. But hopefully a good outcome will arise. He's saying, I have actually been giving you a lot of healing, and you have felt me around you, and your mother around you as well. And we both have actually been giving you a very, very hard healing that you actually need. And he's also saying, remember you are loved, and remember you are cared for so much by quite a few people. Just remember, if you fall, just get back up. In the layman's terms sort of thing, where they say, well, if you fall, you just get back up and carry on. This is what they're saying. And they are there to help lift you up, because they just want you to know that they are around you all the time. And yes, they are giving the healing and the love to you. And he's saying, do not, under any circumstances, give up, because I know you've got this. You've got the determination your mother has. Because your mother, if she set her eyes on something, she would do it. And she says, that is where you're a lot like your mum in that aspect. But you've got to remember, keep your faith as well. Yeah. And this is what he's saying. You are just like her. Oh, excuse me. That's what I was going to do. Yes. But also, she's a bit of a koala as well. Nice and cuddly. Where the tiger is. She could show her love like, I don't know what koalas are actually like if you pick them up or anything. I don't know. But I just see them as cuddly teddy bears like. And this is, your mum could be very cuddly when you need to cuddle. But if you've got on the wrong side of it, yeah, it should be a tiger. But you do need to start living now. Living. You can't stay in the home 24/7, going from one house to another, to back to forward. You need to start getting out, smelling the fresh air, and doing other things. And I do know you've got other commitments as well with the bunnies and all that, but you still need to get out and start living your life. What with you or the homes, because they're saying you can't live on what ifs. You can't live on what ifs. Yeah. And can't really speak about that on the live because it is a criminal matter. So we can't really speak about it on the live. But if you want to talk, I'm only a phone call away. But keep your dreams alive and awaken to a new moon and look at the brightness of the moon and the sun, the bright orange, the yellows. So things are going to be looking up, because I always look at it going up, not going down. And I feel that things are going to be starting to progress for you quite rapidly once this little hurdle is over with. But they're saying just keep your love, keep your support, and get rid of the haters, because you are you. And what this says, awakening is the process of discovering your true self. So yeah. So I'm going to leave that with you, Rachel, and say bless you. Now I'm going to bring back the lovely Luke.
Right. Nice to be back.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So it's time for our closing card.
Yeah.
You're doing your Mississippi gambling again?
Yep. I'm being the dolphin.
Right. Okay. Right. You're going to deal with
no problem, Rachel. No problem at all. Right.
Right. The closing card is this one. And it's the Angel of Balance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking very closely at the ticker tape.
And the Angel of Balance says, I trust my inner balance and I allow changes to happen. When the personality and soul work together, there is a balanced flow of energies through our bodies, feelings, and thoughts. Through this feeling of inner balance, we free ourselves from limitations and allow changes to happen. Okay, there we go. That's for everybody tonight. And a big thank you to all of you for joining us this evening. It has been an absolute blast. I've really enjoyed myself. Have you, Paul?
Yes, yes. I'm just going to say, you've got 10 seconds. That is all I'm saying.
And it's been a very, very uplifting and refreshing night. A big thank you to our monitor, the lovely Tanya. Thank you for keeping an eye on things. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, it's been lovely meeting all of your loved ones in spirit tonight. Some really genuine, fabulous people. Okay. Congratulations to our 2 lucky winners of the spot prizes.
It should have actually been 3.
It should have been 3, but time's run out because the competition is now closed. So it could have been 3 if you'd have been listening close enough there at Paul was talking about his dolphin cards just towards the end there. You might have had a 3rd winner, but you've missed that one.
Yeah.
So we will be back tomorrow on messages.
A message from heaven.
A message from heaven, 8 o'clock. If you'd like to join us, you'd be most welcome.
And not this Saturday, but the Saturday week, we're doing the monthly Sensational Saturday. So in 2 weeks' time, it will be the Sensational Saturday where we work until whenever.
Until the electric runs out.
Yeah, it's 8 till finish. Last time we was until 1, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, something like that.
In the morning. So, yes. Yeah, everyone did miss it.
So book your day off on Sunday just in case.
Yeah. So, other than that, if we can ask you to give us reviews, that will be fantastic. If you had a reading or if you didn't, but you just liked what you saw, because it helps us grow as well as you.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
not sideways though.
No, not sideways.
No. Right. So, God willing, we'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, or until the next time you join us, do take care of yourselves and each other, and don't forget to spread the love. All right. God bless. Night, night, and thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.